Okay. Oh, wow. What a series. It's my Yager jersey. He didn't win anything with the Florida Panthers, but I guess it's the reason why I have this jersey. Florida wins. 2-1 in Game 7. Bobrovsky played like Bobrovsky. They shut down McDavid and Draisaitl, who looked absolutely wiped. It was just a solid game. Sam Reinhart, who had a breakout season, scores the game-winning goal to make it 2-1. There's Ekblad and McDavid chatting right there. This is literally right after the game. the lineup's going on right now. Just a stellar hockey game. It's quite fun where you don't really have anything in it. Sorry, Wayne, but like as a Leafs fan, I'm used to disappointment, and it's kind of like first round and you just shut your brain off. But I just love hockey, so I watched it all the way through. And this story of Florida going up 3-0, Edmonton coming back 3-3, and what could happen, and Paul Maurice is going to get his cup. These guys had Alanis Morissette singing the national anthems. They had Luongo beating the drum, and stellar. What a stellar series. What a stellar game. What a way to finish. Only thing that would have been better if a couple of those bounces go in. Bouchard's post goes in. McDavid, when he tried to outweight Bobrovsky, and then they took his stick away. If like someone could got a piece of that and it went in, make it 2-2, and then go into overtime and get an overtime Game 7 winner, that would have been the way to go. But it wasn't meant to be. But heck, man. Holy crap, what a playoff. So you got Connor McDavid, the first person to score 4 points in back-to-back games. He's got the most assists in NHL playoff history in a single playoff. He had 42 points this year. Outstanding. But then you have Bobrovsky, who comes in after, I don't think he let in a lot of goals. 5 goals in that Game 4. But I thought he played good the other games. It was just he got beat by like breakaways like Janmark did tonight. I guess the difference is you left Verhaeghe, former Leaf, of course, in front of the net, and he had a great tip at the beginning. Janmark scores off a Erik Karlsson-like feed from Cody Ceci, former Leaf. And then Reinhart, who's gonna get paid, gets the game-winning goal. He's probably like, that's an extra $500K for me per year. Just phenomenal. But you got Knobloch and Maurice shaking hands right now, and this is good. McDavid looks drained. You made it to the finals, buddy, and you were so close. Oh God. But yeah, it's good. Do I like the Florida Panthers? No, I don't. I very much dislike them. Would I love a lot of the Florida Panthers on the Toronto Maple Leafs? Yeah, of course. Yeah, their style is frustrating. They're jerks. But man, Corey Perry going down the tunnel because Corey Perry lost another finals. Well, you won one in Edmonton, right, Corey? I don't know what else to say. I'm just waiting for who they're going to give the Conn Smythe here, so we're gonna stick with this for a little bit longer. But absolutely stellar. I might have to pause this video and come right back to it. Oh, there's Lou and Bob just celebrating like they made it to the finals last year. They shouldn't have made the playoffs. Pittsburgh buggered up and losing to Chicago last year. They make it to the playoffs. They come back against the Bruins down 3-1 and beat them. And then they were down in Game 7 and beat them, right? They kicked Toronto Maple Leafs asses. They make it to the finals. They meet Vegas, and Vegas just wallops them. Then this year, they just steamroll Tampa Bay. They steamroll. Who else did they play? Carolina? Boston? New York? No, not Carolina. Boston. Steamroll New York. And then they were steamrolling the Oilers, but then the Oilers came back, and it was excellent. What this Stanley Cup was phenomenal. Oh, phenomenal. The cup doesn't return to Canada though, because they're waiting for these guys, Toronto Maple Leafs, I guess. So we might be waiting my entire lifetime. God, this week's gonna be phenomenal. So you got this Game 7, which was awesome. Then you're going to have free agency, and then the draft, and then there's trades already. Allmark got traded to the Sens, and Joseph Wall for the Leafs got re-signed, and who knows what else is going to happen. This this is exciting stuff. So I'm going to pause this, and then I'll give my thoughts on the Conn Smythe winner, and then, yeah, we'll just sum this video up. But, frick, that was a good Game 7. All right, well, the Conn Smythe is just about to come out, but Paul Maurice just did his little, like, speech, or his interview, and it was holy. Yeah, that was touching. My God. Watch it. I wish I could play it. But he just mentions, like, family and his mom and dad, and mentions, like, the Maurice name is going to go up with Howe and Beliveau and Lindsay on the Stanley Cup, and looks at the camera and just talks about his dad and everything. It was holy. And then they said, if there's one other thing, what would you ask for? And he said that the Winnipeg Jets win the next Stanley Cup. That's huge. That's huge. What a guy. What an absolute legend. You know what? If anyone's going to win this cup and it's not going to be a Canadian team, why not a Canadian boy in Paul Maurice? Holy. Oh, well done, Paul. Okay, here's the Conn Smythe. Pausing. All right, yeah. So Conn Smythe's winner, Connor McDavid, and it makes sense. Like, he beat Gretzky's record. He had 42 points. I know, like, they're booing here because they're looking at Bob and stuff, but you got to recognize it, right? Like, think about it. It was like J.S. Giguère when he pulled the Anaheim Ducks to that Stanley Cup final and they lost to the New Jersey Devils. It's kind of the same thing. The guy was stellar. You're not going to see anything like that. Well, in how many years has it been? Like 40? Like, you're not going to see it. You won't. He's generational beyond generational. He is the greatest player living today, and God, he's just going to set more and more records. So, you know, him winning the Conn Smythe, good. I'm sure Bobrovsky or Barkov, they're looking at it and go, it doesn't matter. We get the Stanley Cup, right? Huh. What a Game 7. What a playoffs. What a series. Frick, that was fun. And here comes the Stanley Cup now. All right, that's it from me. Hockey's done. The games of hockey are done because we got the draft and free agency, and other stuff's going to happen. Oh, what a season. Take care, everyone.